Good evening, good evening, good evening. Skater. Okay.
I just need it. Thank you.
Huh?
I just needed it.
There was an accident out in front of Culver's just 35 minutes ago. I said they had them blocked clear out in the main street. Culver's food is not that good. Why is people, block? I don't know what's going on. Damn thing just froze up on me.
Let's get something together.
Um, you sure that wasn't Iran blowing off their nuclear capabilities underneath their mountain? I hear the Supreme Leader wants to talk now. Yeah, there, yeah. Well, he knows if they go there, they'll quit bombing them. And you know what? He's that stupid that he think, maybe he can take a few of the Americans hostage, you know, and we'll just make a parking lot out of that place. Yeah, that's all it means. Stall. I didn't get a nappy in today. I'm stretching it. I bought some jalapeno cheddar bagels yesterday at the store. Too much shaking? I toasted those today, and then I had diced up pancetta fried, and then a fried egg with pepper jack cheese. That turned out pretty delicious, man. That was my breakfast. It's 75 right now. It was 80, 81 or 82 today. He did have a finger pro. No, no, wasn't bad at all. They're pretty, actually, are pretty delicious. Um, and I didn't know how they were going to be, but they were actually softer than the regular bagels you buy. Um, Even being toasted, they weren't hard. Feels cold, yeah. It's 73 here in the house. On a hot day when it's over 90 outside, you come in and you like to die of, you think you walked into a freezer. Ghost pepper jelly, yeah. I got some jalapeno jelly in the refrigerator. I made the mistake. I can't hardly read anything that, unless I have my glasses on. And I pulled that jar of it's raspberry it's raspberry jalapeno jam. The only word I could really read was raspberry. So I pulled that out and had biscuits, and Kathy wanted a couple of biscuits with jelly on them. Pulled that out, put that jelly on them biscuits, and took it into her. She come in here and she says, "What jelly did you put on?" I said, "Raspberry." She said, "No." I said, "Yeah." She looked in the refrigerator. She said, "Yeah, it's raspberry jalapeno." I said, "Well, you're the one that bought it. I didn't." I like that hot pepper sauce with the little peppers in it. I like that sauce. Kentucky jelly, yeah. Well, I sure could use a barley beverage. You see how tough you are? Yeah. Got that Chuck Norris toilet paper? KY for short. No. I know he did. He stuck it to the view. I could use barley beverage. Yeah, that's right. Thank you.
Right there, but like that, so
Huh?
why are you just sitting there?
I didn't hear you. Oh, I thought it was out there in the garage.
Do you mind?
No, she doesn't mind. She says, "You have not paid no attention to me."
Oh, she ain't got no food.
I'll shut the light. I'll shut the camera off. You hungry, pumpkin? Nobody fed the baby today?
You don't eat that.
No.
Pig.
Oh, it's so cute the way you kiss her like that, honey.
You got.
Says I'm starving to death. Barley pop.
You got spoiled, did you?
Huh?
Got spoiled.
No. She says, "Hey, isn't that my treats?"
Oh, shoot. Oh, you slapped me again.
She wants you to give her a treat now. I got it. Sure.
How about milk is for everyone? How about some chicken?
The cat's just as spoiled as the grandkids.
What? What are you looking for?
Well,
What? What do you want? Huh? What do you want?
you want a treat, pumpkin?
Is this yours? contract? Is this yours? What is this?
Said, come on, lady, I've been waiting. Now,
What?
now.
Here.
Oh, ice cream guy, ice cream.
Oh God, that was gonna be funny. You good? Oh shoot.
Let's see. I went paperless with my insurance, and so far I have received about 40 letters in the last 2 months. Yeah. No. I'm back.
I've been living this standing. It's thank you. You're the best.
Huh? And you're the best. Yeah. They probably will be over by the 4th of July there. Now, they say a bunker buster can go 200 feet down in the ground. And then it's followed by a second bomb that actually does another explosion. Well, if they sent those two in and then sent in 2 other bunker busters right in after that, I'm pretty sure that would be able to get down to the 300 that they're looking to get to. Even at 200 feet, if you blew off a bunker buster, I'm pretty sure it's gonna collapse the bunker below it anyways. But that'll make sure it gets rid of it. Allegedly, I can neither confirm nor deny, but I can speculate.
I didn't know that. How does that add up to $50?
What?
Did they charge $9 per kit too?
Probably. Probably $8.99 for everybody.
Yeah, because close to it.
Well, times 5 times 9 is $45, and then
They're too small.
2 pops. Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Huh. What crooks? Chinese.
They had that Chinese math going on.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
No, we've been better go with Cancun's.
right.
Can't live with it. Can't live without it. You're right. I'm pretty sure he's probably in that bunker. Right? It's only money. Well, Joe gave away $90 billion from the day that Trump got elected to the day Trump got inaugurated. He gave away $90 billion to one company. Took $90 billion. The Department of Energy spent $90 billion giving it away.
Now, you have water over there. Go.
They probably didn't.
That's gross. Go.
A lot of bunkers, when they're built on big ball bearings, roller bearings. So if there is an earthquake or whatever, it goes like this. It moves. But I don't know about Iran because um, up to a few years ago, their cannon or their missile launcher was an elephant with the testicles on a log and a harpoon sticking out of its trunk. What? Yeah. Yeah. Worth every penny of it, probably. Sounds cheaper. There you go. Yeah. Weighs 30,000 pounds divided by 3.5 million. Yeah, just dropped three in the same hole. I got to powder real quick. Um, yeah, I need another pond. Yeah. If you get a chance, look up Thor's hammer. It's let's see if I can get the link for you. People say it's been built and it's in space now, but the government says it isn't. Um, it's called Project Thor. This is pretty interesting. Um, it's like a lawn dart. You're right. It doesn't need any propellant. It gets pushed out of the cannon up in space. Um, I don't know. Somehow by rocket, it's launched out with a rocket or, by air or whatever. But it's pointed where it needs to go. And it's a titanium rod that weighs like 2,000 pounds or something like that. And they claim when it hits the atmosphere and then hits the ground, it's doing like 18,000 miles an hour. So um, you don't even see it coming. Remember when China had their harbor, half of their harbor was taken out a few years ago, and they claimed it was an explosion? Somebody said it was the Thor's hammer that done it, or the Thor that done it. Allegedly, I can neither confirm nor deny. But if we have something up in space that you can point, and it doesn't take any fuel or whatever, just the sheer velocity of gravity um, takes over. Hey, Skeeta, we just want to put a hole in the earth. We don't want to cave it in like a flat basketball. And I seen an article the other day, and I figured out, yeah, that wipe out the earth. I seen an article the other day, and it showed a picture of Rosie O'Donnell told people years ago that she graduated, went to this school, and whatever. And they found class pictures, and what they found is actually Rosie O'Donnell is a guy. She was a boy in school. They got pictures, and his name was Richard O'Donnell. Wears glasses and looks just like Rosie, only a lot younger. Figure that one out. Yeah. Let's see. Uh, now, Michael, yeah, he is. No, not like Rosie Greer. Um, Michelle Obama has her own podcast. Now, Barack Obama, his best friend was Michael the Boy Robinson. Hold on. Yeah. Michael the Boy Robinson, or Leroy, or whatever. Now, Michelle has her own podcast. And on that podcast, her co host is her brother, Charlie Robinson. Are you making the connection? Yeah, Barry Soetoro. Yeah, you know, Kenyan national. He has his cousins. Yeah, yeah, I know, I know. Hey, tennis shoes, you old snuggle bunny, you. Hi, Kenny. Y'all say hi to Tenny. Good evening, cornbread. No, I just thought that was really odd, you know, that his best friend was Michael Robinson. He's married to Michelle, and nobody talks about Michael no more. And her brother is Charlie Robinson. Very interesting. I knew you were lurking. Might I say you're looking lovely as ever today, Tenny? You too, Rosanna, when you come in. Corn pop, yeah. You see where Biden's going to beat the shit out of, the hell is that reporter's name? I can't remember, but yeah. Does it look like I can't walk? Does it look like I can't remember? I'm going to beat the crap out of him. You know, I'm, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm probably going to have to stop watching Reacher, the series, when it comes back out. Because Alan Richter, the star, is a big liberal and an avid Joe Biden fan. Well, she ain't here yet, but I'm just saying, unless she's watching, just waiting for her to comment. Anyways, we went to a Chinese buffet tonight for dinner. Kathy, uh, Connie, Kathy's sister, Tino, her grandson, Kathy, Kyler, and I. Prepaid, yeah. No, I'd have much rather went to the Mexican restaurant than the Chinese restaurant, but you know, I like watching Night Stalker. Gavin McGavin, or yeah, Gavin McGavin, Darren McGavin. There you go, Darren McGavin. Yeah, Night Stalker. Kolchak. Anybody seen Kolchak? That was one of my favorite TV shows growing up. I watch on my Me TV, or not my Me TV, on my Muscle TV. I watch Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, Land of the Giants, Lost in Space, Green Acres, Gilligan's Island, and I'm gonna put that Night Stalker on. I've already watched all of Adam 12's. I've watched all of MASH, all the series, and I have watched um, all of the Hogan's Heroes. Kolchak does beat Kojak. There you go. Good evening, Rosanna, Rosanna, Dana, Rosanna, Dana, Rosanna, Dana, Anna, Rosanna, Dana, Anna. We were waiting for you. We already got our. Good evening, Rosanna, Dana, and Rosanna, Dana, Anna, Rosanna, Dana, Anna, Rosanna, Dana, Anna, Rosanna, Dana, Anna's in. Yeah, junkyard's all paid up. I called the guy that we bought the house from to see if he's found out anything. Guess what he told me? Nothing, because he didn't answer the phone. Huh. I knew that was coming. Joe asked for ice cream. Probably. Tonight at the football stadium for the high school, the city of Adrian's having the movie Rudy being showed. I've watched Rudy lots of times, but I thought it'd be cool to go there and watch it on a big screen out in the football field. You know, they'll start playing the movie, and as soon as 10 o'clock hits, some asshole will call the cops because it's too loud and, it's making too much noise. Might go to an auction tomorrow. Got a bunch of stuff I can't live without, but, you know, slot machines, wind up clocks, Tiffany lamps, stained glass lamps, ATV, John Deere riding lawnmower. Nina Carter, strawberry wine. I'd shave you. You'd shave your legs for this? Yeah. She does have a pretty voice, or she did when she was younger. I don't. I haven't heard anything from her lately, but like Trina McBride, I like her songs. Uh, I like her singing, and of course Reba, Dolly. They could have sang the Watermelon Call. I don't think he sings that though. I think Tracy does or something like that. Tracy Bryant, Bird, yeah. Tracy Bird sings that. Oh yeah. Well, he can sing the song, but the original singer, I guess, is Tracy Bird. So that's what it comes up to when I look at it. Got 100 gallons of sweet watermelon wine made from the sweetest watermelons on the vine. Yeah. Why is he a tall dude? Is he? Well, that's pretty cool. My son was out in Colorado last week, and they stopped at that truck stop out there in Iowa, the biggest one in the United States. I said, man, that thing was something. Oh yeah. got their parking lot sale going on this weekend. I didn't see anything I really needed other than probably a new tarp. And those are half off, so I might go get one of them. But you went to Harbor Freight today? Did you get a coupon? No, you didn't. Well, I'm not a member, so I'm not a paid one. I think it's $30 a year to be a paid member, and you can get different kinds of deals. I've only been to Harbor Freight like 3 times, and it's been here for 10 years. I should buy a couple spools of wire weld for my wires or for my welders. That's half off. Other than that, I really don't need nothing from there. Want something's different. Needing is another. I really don't need anything but a tarp and maybe a couple of spools of wire weld. You need to write a book on what you need. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they invite you on Fox. There you go. What is it that they call Oklahoma on the license plate? License plate today on a car from Oklahoma, and it was red. I can't remember what it said in the bottom of it though. Land of Redmond? No, didn't say that. I was gonna stop and ask the guy if he knew junkyard. He probably said, "Yeah, everybody knows junkyard." Oh yeah. I bet they don't have to have insurance either, do they? Oh yeah. Huh. You want to advertise for them? I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Imagine that. That's what it says. Imagine that. Yep. Imagine that. I thought, huh? Imagine that. Damn. Talk about white privilege. Yeah. Yeah. White people ain't privileged. It's the red people that are. I just put plates on that car, and they're only good until March of 25 or 26. $151 for 10 months. Well, where do they get the money from? Because you ain't never seen a rich Indian. They all scream poverty. Everyone I ever seen screamed poverty as they were getting in their Mercedes Benz. You know, I wish we could get that for cheap here. We get raped on the gas up here because of the road tax, and we have the best roads in the nation. Well, we do honestly. If you start at the state line and go 5 feet, anything past 5 feet past the state line, then it ain't because that's where all the trouble starts from the 5 feet on out. Uh, but our gas, hell, I think a gas tax is, let's see, 31 cents a gallon. For every gallon you buy, 31 cents of that cost is gas tax. California is 77.9 cents a gallon gas tax. No wonder everybody wants to leave that state and move to Riga. Excuse me. Yeah, they charge us to fix some potholes if they don't fix. I don't know, man. I might have to have another barley beverage because this one's making me hiccup. Yours is 37.5 cents per gallon. And how are the roads out there in Washington, Rosanna? Move to Idaho. I would. It's too damn cold there in the winter. Too much snow up north in North Idaho. Be my luck, I'd move in next to the Idaho hillbilly. There we be. Idaho hillbilly, Miss Kitty and me. It is. Maybe that's why they quit showing Street Outlaws on the Discovery Channel. They couldn't find a road with an eighth of a mile of stretch without a pothole in it. Guess I probably ain't getting my barley beverage. Sure could use another one. Make me sleep. Yeah, needs a thorium or two. There you go, yeah. Heidi, 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 oh! They all do. They've been working on a bridge, an overpass that goes over a train tracks. They've been working on it for 2 years. It didn't take 2 years to build it in the first time. Now I don't understand it. Okay, we had a couple of overpasses up on 75 or 275 or something like that. One of them, a semi crashed into it, and when he did, he was a tanker and it exploded. Well, they deemed the bridge unsafe, the overpass. They had a new overpass up and completely done in 7 days. Tore the old one out and put a new one up. Now, if they could do that in 7 days, what takes them 2 years for other ones? It's because they get paid by the company gets paid by the hour, and they get a per diem and all that other stuff on these jobs. When it's an emergency like that, the company said, the state says, hey, we need this done. What are you going to charge? And they tell you. And then it gets done. Spirit, honey! Come here, kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty wants to see you. She's probably someplace in the living room. It probably does there, junkyard. Every road crew's full. They don't habla inglés, do they? No. I was at the Chinese buffet today, and hell, the place was crawling with them. In and out of the kitchen, in and out of the kitchen. And I bet they don't have English either. One can speak English, yeah. Not very good though, but I can speak it. Huh. Yeah, I had seafood medley. I had that seafood with shrimp and lobster, crab meat or whatever on it, and cheese. I had some General Tso's chicken. I had a few little potatoes, fried potatoes, and I had shrimp. And that was all on one plate. And one uh, sushi, piece of sushi. I I didn't eat a lot. I just had one plate, and then I had a cup with some ice cream and an ice cream cone crushed up in it. That was it. 3 chicken wings and fried rice. All right, everybody. Time for me to get out of here. I will see you guys Sunday night. Have a blessed weekend, everybody, and take care.